This is round 1 of the league. Going first, playing survival with a splash. And I'm going to keep it. A painful hand, but I'm not going to say no. Alright, 1 green source down. Play a swamp now. Yep, TerraGeddon. I've got swords. Probably. Yeah, I'm going to play survival here. Must have just drawn the thicket. Or they had it, but wanted to play it if they didn't draw land and then did. Anyway, on to my turn. Oh, thank you. Okay. What do I need to do here? Name swords to plowshares. Armageddon, and that's it. Wow. Interesting. All right. Well, I'm going to play the wall, and then I'll take the Armageddon. Mulch. Oh, wow, and after getting that flooded, that was extremely unlucky. Just 4 spells right off the top. At least they have Threshold now for the monastery. Alright, discard the Squee. Go get Wall of Roots. Play Wall of Roots. Discard. Yeah, I guess the second rider. Get Birds of Paradise. And end the turn. Alright, gonna eat 4 damage here. That is okay. At some point I can just get a Wall of Roots and not down ticket. Oh, they can hit my second city? Nice. Having a second city is like really painful, so really don't mind losing it, though I can see why the opponent would take it, especially if what they have is basically land. Gotta work with the tools they've got. I'll play Tradewind. Monastery comes in again. I can safely take another hit. This will not be problematic. And do I take damage or do I just down-tick the wall? I can afford to take damage still. At this point, I do want a wall of roots. I make myself Armageddon proof. Now discard Squee. Go and get Do I get braids? Yeah, I'll get braids. Play my land. Discard Shredder. Go get Ranger. Play Ranger. Play Braids. And end the turn. Alright, that's it. One down. Off to a good start. The opponent really didn't get much cooperation from their deck. So, probably not representative of how the matchup will normally be. Anyway, seems like a good time for Tsabo's Web. Definitely the Orangutan. Probably a couple Naturalize. Maybe the full 3. I don't want them to get me with Sylvan Library. This Myric Fiend. Probably going to get rid of that. It's just one of the weaker cards. Hypnotist, maybe? This is going to be a hard matchup to board stuff out in. Do I want to board out Braids? Probably not. It's just so situationally good. I want to have access to it. I need both Battle Mages, definitely. Orangutan I just put in. Hypnotist I can probably take out. Probably take out the second Hermit. Maybe even another Hermit. I don't know, they do have... No, it's probably worth it. Okay, I'll take that out. It's expensive and they're going to be going after my land. Oh, great, what's this? Just going to leave that. Okay, good. I was worried that was just going to be their full size. Anyway, what else? I want to keep my mana creatures, my discard, survivals, all the walls. I mean, they even have Nimble Mongoose, probably some Call of the Herd too. I want to keep all that stuff. Flame Tenkavu? Nah, I think I want to hang on to that. Yeah, I'm running out of time. I don't feel good taking any of this stuff out. I'm just going to submit with 61. And we'll see if they produce some graveyard hate. If that's the case, I can put in the second squeeze from the sideboard. Ooh. Is this the kind of hand I can keep in this matchup? It's a lot of mana, but they're going after my mana. I have Cabal Therapy. I'm going to try it. I don't want to go to 6. Sylvan Library would just absolutely destroy me, so I'm going to name that. Got one. Nice. That's going to be very damaging, because they kept a really land-heavy hand also. Really banking on the library to get them out of it. They're going to cause some pain to me, though. Play bird and... Double porting me. That is fine. I'm not going to mess around with tapping in response. I'll do it later, so that way when I actually do it, they think I have a reason for doing so. I don't know. I mean, I could go after their Armageddon, but I don't even care if they play it. I'm gonna play Wall of Blossoms here. Yeah, I'll just end the turn. If they want to play Armageddon, they can play Armageddon. I expect it'll just sit there for a while, and then I'll catch it when it's finally about to be good. Or they'll just go for it, because they're using the tools they have. And that is cool also, because I'm just really well equipped to recover from it. Almost certainly better equipped than they are. Kind of want a therapy. Yeah, I'm going to do it. I have a feeling that if they Armageddon right there, and they didn't even think too long about it, they may have drawn a Terravore. Hey, there we are. Got it. Good stuff. So that is gone. Let's play another bird. That was a satisfying Cabal Therapy. Ooh, Sylvan Library. Big problem. Llanowar Elves is not going to get me out of this. I guess I will just play a wall and brace for whatever it is that they're going to do to me. Yeah, that library. I'll be taking 4 or 8, I expect. Probably 4, because they have a fetch land. But, I mean, if they're both good, then I'm not exactly giving them a reason to hold back. Put one back past the turn. What could it be? Anyway, I'll play the web. I'm not going to just give up a creature for a blind therapy here. And do I even play the land? What on earth could they be holding? Is it another Armageddon? Maybe it's Cataclysm. I don't want to sack a creature, though. I'm just going to pass the turn. Maybe Swords to Plowshares. Also, interesting that they didn't take an extra card. Interesting that they also didn't shuffle. Having a hard time figuring this out. There's a village that's going to stay tapped. Tradewind Rider. Alright. I am going to flash this back. If they don't Swords in response, I'm naming Swords. Disenchant. Okay. Yeah, that adds up. Web is gone. Doing a shuffle. I hope they don't find removal. I'd love to keep Tradewind Rider. That would be fantastic. And where they're at right now, I think it's okay to play the second wastes. Taking damage. Down to 7. Yeah, there's the swords. Found it. Do they have follow-up? Two swords. Squee. Why would they have swords to my bird? Maybe they're setting up for another Armageddon. Yep. Alright, pass the turn. Just gonna auto yield to save time. The only instant I could credibly be holding is Naturalize, and obviously I would have used that. Well, credibly holding isn't actually the right word, but I think you know what I mean. Alright. Alright, they've gone into Oath mode, which is pretty interesting. How deep am I going to go here? Okay, yeah, I know what I'm doing. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. This adds up. Get myself a Thunderscape Battle Mage. 2 red and generic. Play with the Kill Enchantment Kicker. Knock out the Oath and the turn. Pretty good attacker from 7 life. Armageddon. Alright. I'm not going to complain about that. Pretty well equipped to deal. In fact, I'm going to hold the Land War Elves. A land. Nice. That was a fortunate draw. Gonna get in for some damage. Maybe I should have brought in the Tempting Worm. Oh, whatever. Yeah, Aquarian Ranger is a clear pick. That's it. Awesome. First tournament match with the Splash build. Off to a good start.